Hey everyone, this is just a quick review on rhythms from class. This is the same thing we talked about. I just want to make sure you can have it on Canvas. So, rhythms are all about dividing things in half. Everything is just being divided by 2. So, you see this circle here? I want you to imagine that you have a big old piece of pizza, a big old pizza pie. If you cut that pizza in half, you may hear my cat meowing very loudly during this video. If you cut this pizza in half, you've got 1/2. If you cut it again, you don't have 1/3, you have 1/4. You have 4 quarters. And you can keep on doing that forever. You can keep on cutting this pie in half. Music notes work the same way. If you have a note that appears as a circle, that is one whole, and it's called a whole note. It equals 4 counts. If you cut that in half, you get 2 halves or half notes. Cutting 4 in half gives you 2. So if you hear a drum beat and you can tap along to it, say the beat is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your whole note. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's your half note because you're just counting the number of beats. We can keep going. After half notes, you can cut once again in half, and you get not a 1/4 note, but a quarter note. All right? Let me try and, there we go, there's my mouse. And it looks just like a half note, which kind of looks like the letter D, but this time it's filled in. And if you cut 2 in half, you get 1. A quarter note equals 1 beat. So every time I clap my hands, that's the same thing as a quarter note. That can change, but not for a very long time. We can keep going. After a quarter note, half of a quarter is an eighth. So these two notes that are connected are called eighth notes. And they're less than 1 beat long. So if I have, this is the beat, two eighth notes fit into every single beat. So now I can't really talk about how many beats each note equals because we're less than 1. If you want to keep going, you can. After this, after 8 would be 16th notes. After 16th notes, you have 32nd notes. My drawing's not very good here. You can keep on going and you can keep on going forever. 64th notes, 128th notes, 256th notes. If you're in 6th or 7th grade, you're going to get to 8th notes. If you're an 8th grader, you're going to be working with 16th notes. All right? Now let's work backwards a little bit. 2 16th notes equals 1 8th note. And 2 8th notes equals 1 quarter note. So if each of these notes is a 16th note, both of these notes together have to equal 4 16th notes. So that means 1 quarter note equals 4 16th notes. 4 eighth notes would equal 1 half note, and 4 quarter notes equals 1 whole note, just like 1 times 4 is 4. All right, that is rhythms, and that is something that we always practice in class.